I now call the Prime Minister. Prime Minister!
It's a mark of how personally invested Boris Johnson is in this draft law that he came to Parliament himself to propose it and face down a barrage of criticism.
I regret to have to tell the House that in recent months the EU has suggested that it is willing to go to extreme and unreasonable lengths, using the Northern Ireland Protocol in a way that goes well beyond common sense, simply to exert leverage against the UK in our negotiations for a free trade agreement.
What makes this so controversial is that the proposed Internal Markets Bill would give British ministers the power, if they chose, to override certain elements of the Brexit withdrawal agreement, an internationally legally binding deal which Boris Johnson himself signed up to just earlier this year. Then he accepted that to prevent a hard border between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, there would have to be checks and tariffs on some goods passing from Northern Ireland to the UK mainland. Now, he says, that situation threatens the UK's territorial integrity.
Mr. Speaker, we cannot have a situation where the very boundaries of our country could be dictated by a foreign power or international organisation. No British Prime Minister, no government, no Parliament could ever accept such an imposition.
A total of 5 former Prime Ministers have now expressed their grave concern at the prospect of Britain reneging on an international treaty. And the former Attorney General who advised Johnson on the original deal has warned that Britain's honour, credibility and future influence in the world are at stake. Analysts believe Downing Street's strategy is deliberately disruptive.
It's a bit of a mix of things. It might be they didn't quite realise what they signed up to last year, but also I think there is a bit of a sort of political showmanship going on in terms of including it in the legislation at this point.
Actually, this is very consistent with the way that Johnson has conducted himself in public life, and indeed Dominic Cummings has over many years, which is to create and then ride the chaos. And it in many ways has got him where he is today.
Order.
As the debate ended, the bill was voted through to its next stage, where its critics will get the chance to amend its most controversial clauses. But by defying both friend and foe on this issue, the Prime Minister is showing he's willing to take the trade talks with Brussels to the brink. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera, Westminster.